10:18 in the evening, 77 degrees in Birmingham with a mostly cloudy sky and a breeze out of the south, still about 15 miles per hour. Storm Prediction Center has backed down off that level 3 enhanced risk. Now it's just a slight risk. Thankfully, a little bit of a breather with only a few scattered storms from Arkansas to Mississippi and Tennessee later on tonight into the early part of tomorrow morning. So highlighting Alabama here, watching the storms to our northwest, 11 p.m. They should be pretty well centered over West Tennessee. Some of these may try to skirt through northwest Alabama early in the morning. I just don't expect any severe weather. And then with the clouds moving in, don't be shocked if you see a few sprinkles through the first half of the day tomorrow around here through 6 a.m. The big storms, the heavy rain out to the west, and we will be setting up for another day of potentially intense thunderstorms, especially over Arkansas and northeast Texas. Texarkana to Little Rock and then over to Memphis and then up to Jonesboro. Another higher end severe weather threat, including the potential of tornadoes. So why does it feel so stormy here, but we don't have any storms? Well, it all has to do with this. That's the jet stream. Wherever the jet stream is, that's where you find what I often call the muscle of the storm system. So all that's occurring out here and very near it. That's where the atmosphere is picking up on the warm, humid air that's down below and bringing it up, causing thunderstorms. For central Alabama, we're underneath this ridge, and as long as it's in place, it prevents the jet stream from coming in. And without the jet stream, we're not going to get widespread storms. But watch what happens Saturday into Sunday. The jet starts to get a little closer to us. The ridge begins to break down. And Sunday's storm system, see that swirl out there over New Mexico and West Texas? That thing is going to come blasting through there and bring a widespread area of showers and thunderstorms. And some of them could be fairly early Sunday morning. So a good idea to have the WVTM 13 app loaded on your phone, ready to go. Make sure you have those location-specific alerts turned on. Tomorrow, very similar to today. Let's skip ahead to Saturday. Breezy and very warm. The high about 88 in the afternoon. And remember how the jet stream gets closer to us? Well, the big storms are still underneath it out to the west on Saturday. We have a partly sunny sky and a stiff south wind, but then little by little, those storms get closer to us. Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, late Saturday night, some isolated storms over Fayette, Hackleburg, Double Springs, maybe up toward Coleman and the Shoals. Temperatures start dropping where it's raining. And then watch what happens with this. 10 p.m. Saturday, we've got showers over northwest Alabama. But then on Sunday, we're going to see that jet stream come in and really start to work on those storms that are in place. So 5 a.m., we're getting another surge of warm, humid air coming up from the south. Wind upwards of 58 miles per hour or higher, hail bigger than a quarter, and some very heavy rain possible. This is 5 a.m. One computer model's opinion. I don't think this is exactly right on the position or the timing, but just to give you an idea of what that could look like through the first half of the day Sunday, and then into Sunday afternoon, the showers start to move out of here. This is what the Storm Prediction Center's outlooks look like, and they always go from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. the next day. So 7 a.m. Sunday, the Saturday night risk ends there. The Sunday morning risk starts here. So I think roughly a 7 a.m. timeline for these things to be close to I-65 is probably not that far off. But we do expect some adjustments to the timeline through Saturday. A strong line of storms, could be up to 3 inches of rainfall with this. And remember, the primary threats here, wind, hail, and heavy rain. How heavy could the rain get? There may be some places that get 3 or 4 inches of rain within miles of a spot that only gets an inch or maybe even a fraction of an inch of rainfall through Sunday night. That's why Sunday's an impact day. You're definitely going to notice all those storms around. It is a lock that we're getting storms. What's questionable is, are they powerful and intense, and exactly what time do they come through? Those are the questions we'll be answering tomorrow and Saturday, so don't let this be the last time we talk about the weather. After that, a little taste of Ryan Hennessy, what we call in the heart of Dixie here, a dogwood winter early next week.
Love it, love it.